your marketing strategy may be missing something important. If you're an introverted business owner and you're following all the standard marketing advice, but your marketing feels inauthentic, draining, hard to sustain, or like it just isn't working for you, there's a reason for that. Something's missing. Most marketing strategies take three things into account: your business, your ideal client, and what you sell. And that makes absolute sense. Of course, those things matter. They are the three essential core components that your marketing is built on. But there's a fourth component that usually gets left out: you, the person who has to actually do the marketing. And if you're an introvert, that really matters, because your marketing strategy doesn't just need to tell you what to do for your business. It also needs to take you into account. It needs to consider your strengths, the way you communicate best, your values, your preferences, your energy, your capacity, and what you're genuinely willing to do and keep doing over the life of your business. Because there's a big difference between a marketing strategy that you could probably do once and one that you can maintain over the long term. Here are some examples. If you do your best thinking when you have time to process, a strategy that constantly requires you to think on your feet may be much harder for you than one that gives you time to prepare and get your thoughts together. Or if you really value your privacy, your marketing strategy shouldn't assume that you're willing to share the intimate details of your life online. Or if you love going deep into a topic, maybe you're better suited to long-form content where you can go deep and get into the details and explore a topic rather than trying to come up with something new to post every single day. And if authenticity matters to you, and I know that it does for most introverted business owners, your marketing has to give room for you to actually sound like you. Because if the strategy requires you to constantly show up in ways that feel fake, it's going to be much harder for you to keep doing it. I do want to be clear about something. Including yourself in the strategy does not mean you should never do anything that makes you uncomfortable. There's a difference between something that's a bad fit and something that's just new to you or feels outside your comfort zone and it makes you uncomfortable. And sometimes it's hard to know which one it is. Every year or so, I do a week-long video workshop inside my group coaching program, the Introverts Marketing Academy. And for a lot of introverts, I know that video sounds like something that is just off the table. You're absolutely not going to do it. I get that. But in the group coaching program, I invite them to try it in a safe environment to get a sense of what it is that they think they're saying no to. It's just a useful exploration of the medium. And sometimes it confirms, yep, video is not for them. Got it. Now we know. But more often than not, my clients get to the end of video week and it went way better than they thought it would. And their understanding of video and what they're talking about is very different. It's more nuanced and they start to think about it differently. So they start asking me, how can I use video in my marketing? They become open to the topic, even though it's something they never thought they'd consider. But because they've had a chance to experience it and see what's possible for them, it changes their perspective. So it isn't about building your marketing strategy so that you can avoid everything you think you don't want to do. It's about making sure that who you are is actually part of the design. Because the question isn't about doing things in your marketing strategy once. It's about doing it over and over and over and over for the life of your business. Marketing is a long game. So your strategy needs to work for you, not just on your best days, but every day. The ordinary ones and the ones where you're just having trouble showing up and the ones where life really gets in the way. And that's why a standard marketing strategy can sound like it makes good sense and still not work for you. It may account for your business and your ideal client and your offer, but it also needs to account for the person who has to actually do it, you. And so for many introverted business owners, including yourself in how you design your marketing strategy is what helps make your marketing feel more authentic, more sustainable, and much more likely to actually work for you. It isn't working for you. You really don't like it when I close that door, huh? Can you come back? Yeah. Hi. Can you hang out here?